as he catches a little nap. And world premieres video. All coming up on MTV's TRL. Next. All right. Give a little window love if you'd like there. As I mentioned, I said I would have stood up, and I'm already in the standing O position.
We got to do this formal now. Give me a pound.
It's obviously a pleasure to have you here.
Don't let the things touch.
Okay, I got you. I got you. I learned a new hug. Can I refer to you as the artist? Because I'm just a tad confused and I want to get it out. Is that okay? Does it matter?
You're the media, so it's cool.
It's all good? I'm a part of them? Okay. It is an honor to have you here, though.
Appreciate it.
You're here sort of every day in spirit, because when any other guest is here, over their shoulder is a shot of your record on the Virgin Megastore, Raven to the Joy Fantastic.
That's nice.
Sometimes they get in the way and block it.
Excuse my voice, I have a little laryngitis.
Oh, that's all right.
I was supposed to sit up here and sing, but you don't want to hear it. It's not. No, it's not a wonderful thing.
Are you taking anything for it? Are you on antibiotics, hardcore stuff?
Taking anything for it? No.
Have you ever seen the show, the top 10 videos on TRL?
I've been watching it recently because of that out there. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Also out there, you'll see Christina Aguilera. We got the Foo Fighters. We have a show here with the top 10 that no radio station would ever really dare play. What are your thoughts on us playing Korn right into the Backstreet Boys? And I'd be curious to know your comments on the music on TRL.
I don't keep up with today's music too much, probably because I play. When I want new music, I just make some, you know.
Yeah. You have the luxury of doing that. I wish I could do that. I have to play the videos, which we're going to do right now. We're going to get into the number 4 video. Here is End Together Now. This is Limp Bizkit on Total Request Live. And number 4, End Together Now. We're here with the artist on TRL. And congratulations on the record. It was just a lot of fun to listen to. In an age of disposable music, it's great to have a record out. Sheryl Crow was here yesterday.
In an age of what?
Disposable music. It's always nice to have some music.
What's disposable?
Well, music that seems to sort of come and go. Music that lasts for maybe just a couple of weeks sometimes. But it seems like your music tends to stay with us for a long period of time, which is refreshing.
You don't promote any of that disposable music, do you?
Well, I got to pay rent, and
Oh.
It's like if I was a bartender and I didn't like Jack and Coke, I'd still serve it to somebody if that's what they wanted.
Ooh.
How's that for an analogy?
All right.
Sheryl Crow was here yesterday. She's on your record. Who else was, tell some of the other guest stars on your album.
We got Eve on Hot With You. We got Chuck D on Undisputed. Maceo Parker on Pretty Man. And Pretty Man, that's funky. That's a song I wrote for Morris Day and then decided to keep it. And let's see, we got Larry Graham all over the place, mostly in spirit, yeah.
Does that happen often? When you write a song maybe intended for somebody else and you go, oh, no, this one's staying right here?
No, usually I'd give them away. I'm under the assumption that things that you want in your life, you should give away. Like if you want more money, give it away. If you want more love, give it away. If you want more music, do the same. So I used to give a lot of songs away. I think that's why I've been so blessed with so much music throughout my career.
We want to talk to you about your New Year's Eve plans, which we're going to get into. We also want to have open the questions for you guys here and people at home. 888-311-4343 is the phone number if you'd like to ask a question. We're going to do that. Let's go ahead and get into this video first. We'll also take some questions out in Times Square. These are the totals. This is how the show works. The number 3 video today was hanging out with us.
The doctor's office with my mom, and they were flipping channels, and I saw that TRL was going to come out, and then when I heard the artist was going to be there, I started freaking out, and I went to a payphone, and I called quickly.
Oh.
I'm actually really nervous, and I'm afraid that I'm going to screw up the question and everything, because I'm really nervous.
She doesn't sound nervous. What's your question? You sound all right.
Okay, the question is, as the artist, he's a musician, you know, and I want to know that if he's, like, updated to the TV shows and the movies right now, and I just want to know what's his favorite TV show and what was the last movie he saw.
Welcome to TRL. And your favorite color would be a nice addition.
I have a big problem with a lot of today's movies. I had a discussion with a friend of mine recently, and I asked him if he thought that, I won't say the name, but a very popular horror flick, if it was real or fake, and he said, it's fake. And I said, why don't you tell me one of the scenes from it? And he said, okay, and he told me one of the scenes. I said, it's with you, isn't it? It's going to be with you the rest of your life, isn't it? And he said, what do you mean? I said, it's now a part of you. It's now a part of your fiber. And what you watch and what you listen to turns into you. And I think it's important that we start to have some sort of censorship. We've turned that word into a bad word, but it's really, you know, we're kind of jacking our kids' brains up.
Yeah.
You know, and we need to start examining this stuff a little bit more closely. Turn the TV off, just like for a week. What if we just shut down for a week and everybody had to find stuff to do? Yeah. And then we'd really have Y2K, huh?
Yeah, no kidding. And what do you think about maybe censorship for some of the music that's out? Would that philosophy carry over into that arena as well?
Well, you know, I'm not one to judge, but I think we have to look at how things stack up to the truth. When you...
Wow, that is so cool.
Yeah,
I mean, but, you know, you haven't even seen a movie or anything? You haven't gone to see any movies or nothing?
Yeah.
Never mind the words of wisdom, he's saying. You're just intrigued by the fact he hasn't been in a theater in a few years.
Well, no, there's a theater that allows me to come in after hours, and I try to see something that's going to uplift my spirit, you know?
Yeah.
There's enough trouble in the world without going to the theater and looking at somebody getting their brains hacked out.
Yeah, maybe pick and choose your theater, your movies wisely.
Okay.
Thank you, Steph.
Thank you.
We'll go back to the doctor's office now. Rochelle is here in our studio, has a question. Where are you? Right there. Hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
Rochelle.
Fine, thank you. What an honor. I am so excited to
I'm excited, too.
talk to you. Okay, and you're definitely part of my fiber, believe me. What I wanted to ask you was your collaboration with Ani DiFranco. I think you're both amazing guitar players, and how was that? And just everything about it. I just love both of you. I think you're awesome.
It. Thank you very much. I love talking about Ani because she's an independent spirit just like I am. And I was inspired a lot by her stance against mediocrity. Mediocrity being taking your wares and giving it to someone else. This is your whole business. You give it away to somebody else and then take a minuscule amount for what it is that you live for, what you were brought to earth to do. And I learned a lot from her just on that tip, and then when we got in the studio, I realized that she's as brilliant a musician as she is a spirit, so it was very rewarding, yeah.
Very cool.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rochelle, for that. We need to take a quick break. We are going to chat about your world premiere. We're honored to have it, too. We're going to show you the world premiere from the artist when we get back, plus the top 2 most requested videos in the country. But first, check out today's Close Calls, and we'll be right back. Square MTV Studios, the top 10 most coveted videos in the country. Our special guest, the artist, and a world premiere video coming up in just a minute. I should mention, you're the first guest that ever brought our audience gifts. Can we see some of these gifts here, guys? It's very cool. Thank you for that. Nice. No one's ever done that before. Maybe you'll start a new trend here. That would be nice. We can watch this monitor and go out to Thalia, who's out in Times Square live, and I believe we have some questions for you. Hi, Thalia.
Hi. How you doing? How you doing, artist? Lovely to see you.
Nice to see you, too.
Very good. I have Fabrice here, and he has a question to ask you, so why don't you go ahead?
Fred, what's the craziest offer you've gotten to perform your song, 1999 New Year's Eve?
Craziest offer I've gotten.
Must be coming at you for years for that big night.
It was up in the millions.
Like how many? Like
1 and something.
And so
1 point something.
do you even contemplate that, or?
Yeah, I contemplated that.
That's a lot of money right there. Thank you, guys. We should talk about what you're actually doing, Rave Until the Year 2000 on this New Year's Eve. Tell us a little bit about that show.
Well, it's a really cool little thing we're doing with In Demand, and it's really moderately priced. It's probably like $19.99, and you can pick that up and expect to see Morris Day and the Time. We're going to have a battle of the bands, and you can expect to see Larry Graham, The Family Stone, Maceo Parker, Mavis Staples. I'm going to play all my old hits, and then I'm going to play some new ones. And then we're going to play 1999 for the last time. So.
And then you'll probably never play it again, I'd imagine.
No need.
Yeah, we're going to have a sneak preview here on MTV on our Millennium show of your performance, too. So we're excited about that. That's very cool. We need to get to the number 2 video here. It's from the band Korn. It's called Falling Away From Me. It's at the runner-up spot until we retire the Backstreet Boys on Monday. Here's Korn on TRL. There you go, Korn. In the runner-up spot, Falling Away From Me. The artist is here. And now it's time to world premiere The Greatest Romance Ever Sold, the first single off your record. Tell us a little bit about this video.
This was directed by Malik Saeed, and he's a perfectionist like I am. That's why it's a little late. And actually, you know, things happen when they're supposed to happen. I'm trying to get used to that time thing. It's not really real. This also stars an unknown woman by the name of Desiree. She'll be known after this. Ananda, a good friend of mine, she has major problems with the million booty videos that are out
I'm
these days.
very familiar with her problem with the booty.
Yeah, so her and I talk a lot about that, and I tried to do something that was a counter to that, and just talks about why Adam and Eve were supposed to be together. There's a reason for that. When we stop this battle of the sexes, then we'll fall into our proper roles that God gave us in the first place, and we can get things on, you know.
Yeah.
So that's what this is about.
Do you like making videos, the process in general? Do you enjoy it?
Yeah, sometimes. I'm more of a performance person, you know. I'm not a lip syncer. So.
Well, I'll tell you what, we are certainly honored to have it. Let's go ahead and roll it. World premiere, The Greatest Romance Ever Sold, right here on MTV's TRL. I'm glad we had it. What an honor on TRL world premiere from the artist The Greatest Romance Ever Sold. And you were nice enough to bring the video, and it's not even 100% done. Isn't it going to be tweaked maybe just a little bit here and there?
Yeah, we got a couple more things we're going to do to it. A couple more little effects.
You know, we should check with your friend Ananda. Ananda, is it Ananda approved? Yeah, thumbs up, thumbs down?
There's a difference between two people who seem to be in love and they're expressing that, as opposed to what we were talking about before, 10 naked women around one guy, and there's just this subjection of women, and that was beautiful. That was absolutely beautiful, and I think we should have more videos like that. Thank you for inspiring us.
All right. There you go.
I mean, some of those videos, you know, they have their place, but when we just start to see the same thing over and over, I think one of the ways that I've been successful for so long is that when they go left, I go right, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. 800-DIAL-MTV is the phone number weekdays between 3 and 3:30 if you'd like to vote for the video. It might even be on this little program one day. It could be on right next to Juvenile. Back that thing up. I mean, wouldn't that be something? So you can vote for that. I'm saying by the power of the viewers, they pick it, MTV.com. If you're on AOL keyword MTV, you can vote for that. It was a pleasure to have you here. Thanks for bringing the video and stopping by. Happy holidays to you as well. The artist, everybody. The #1 most requested video in the country is coming up next. We'll do that right after this when we get back live in New York on MTV's Total Request Live.